Now going on to handprint. So where I place the orientation of my hands has a huge effect on the way the musculature is going to be recruited. For example, if I were to hit a close grip tricep skull crusher, if I were to come here, that's a lot of weight, and I were to do a press forward, this is going to recruit a lot more out of the medial aspect of my tricep since my load is coming from right behind. Now if I were to widen up that aspect of my same tricep skull crusher extension, I would start to feel a lot more torque in my elbow and maybe my shoulder and chest and the muscles of my back that are now working and being utilized with a wider grip. Something similar to if I were to be pressing. If I were to be pressing here with a slightly wider than chest hand grip, I'm gonna get a nice stretch in my chest here, given that I have good control. If I were to go closer grip, maybe just inside of my chest, I notice my triceps are getting recruited a lot more. Similar to the overhead skull crusher. Same thing could be said for a pull down. If I'm pulling down wide, I'd be recruiting a little bit more out of my back. If I switch up my hand grip to reverse, I would be utilizing a little bit more bicep. If my hands were to be closer, I'd be utilizing a lot more mid-back, my rhomboids, rather than my latissimus dorsi. So those are just a few ways you can utilize different hand grips to elicit different responses for how you're trying to shape your chest, your arms, or your core even. I'll go into offset grips and how that recruits a lot more out of this area based off instability from one arm to the other and forearm recruitment.